Good morning, everyone. We have a full moon in Pisces today. You're going to see a lot of them say Aries or even different degrees of Pisces, but I'm shooting out of bottom left-hand corner, Yuba City Astronomical Observatory, and that's in the Sacramento Valley. So this is very accurate. It will be completely full tonight, 10 p.m. West Coast time. Go out and take a look at it. Familiarize yourself with this picture. Let me back it up so you can see the location. It's about halfway through Pisces, right under the elbow of Andromeda, if that'll help you. You need to familiarize yourself with these constellations. You're going to need them in the future. There's a lot fixing to go down. We're coming up on a Pluto-Mars conjunction that is going to affect everything. And Pluto's really going to kick into a lot of this subconscious work I've been talking about needs to be done. As far as the charts go, I'm getting a lot of good feedback. I'm getting a lot of sad stories. But at the same time, I can see Mars getting closer and closer to Pluto and activating Pluto to get me to get these charts done. Being rainy and locked in the house, my dog is a little bit beside herself, and I've had trouble making these videos. I've had to restart them, pause them, and which I don't like doing. I like to work from spirit, not that distraction to where I'm sitting doing these charts. Intuition and spirit kicks in, and I'm able to give you more information than if I have the distraction. And it takes me about 15 minutes to get ready, 15 minutes to do it, about 30 to 45 minutes to process one. Then I have to upload it, reprocess it, post it, and then send you a link. So I'm spending about a minimum of 2 hours on a video. At the same time, I have pages of them to do. I know y'all are getting tired of seeing these, but when I tell you I promise I'm going to do them, that's what I'm going to do them. But I'm limited to about 5 a day that I can actually do with this, with the situation I got with my graphics card. So please be patient. Those of you that are asking now, you're on the back of page 4. And I can do about 5 a day and a quick little video here and there just to catch up with you guys and let you know what's going on. I will do them, but you will have to wait. And there's a lot coming down the pipe this year. This month, with this moon in Pisces, is why I want you to familiarize yourself with it, because and a lot of you are getting the point. You've already been stripped down, and it's only going to get worse, really. Now give me the star chart. There, I want. There, you showed it to me. Give it back. This is H.A. Ray's Western version of the constellations. And I'm going to have to put this up over here, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, this is how he did them. We had a book in school back in the late 60s when I started school, and they gave us H.A. Ray's book. You don't get the pictures, you get the constellation itself. Okay, and this is what's going to be kicking in for, really, this is probably the best zodiac out there. He done his homework really well, and he left out all the pictures, right? You can see. And if you ever remember H.A. Ray's Book of the Stars when you were a kid, it might have been produced in the 50s. I'm actually not sure. Just look up H.A. Ray and you'll find out. But this is one of the best ones to familiarize yourself, because you're not going to have the picture in the sky in Pisces looking at the moon, right? So you need to know this star lineup right here to know Pisces. Now there's the elbow of Andromeda that I was telling you about, that's going to be directly below the moon right now, come tonight. So familiarize yourself with this. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of connections. A lot of Ophiuchus is showing up in some of your charts. Virgo, mutable earth, fixed earth, cardinal earth, all over the place. And very distinct points with their planets Saturn, Mercury, and Venus, and very in each other's signs. And it's like the stars are doing something that hasn't been done in over 2,000 years. And it's really cleaning house. And we're getting closer to the elections here in the United States, and things are ramping up. So those of you that are here, you're being prepared, and you need to get prepared, because we are a small percentage. I'm sure there's pockets and groups of us around the world that this is happening to, especially those in the earth signs are affected by the earth signs, and we are definitely being prepared. Now, you got to, and you think it's hard. You think it's hard now, you ain't seen shit yet. Consider yourselves lucky, okay? A lot of you, I know, I've been through it myself, have this pity party thing going on, but it has to stop. There's not time for it, because this is the last part of the play, right? The last scene is playing itself out the next few years of this thousands of year-long patriarchal system we've been under. And it's like the snake's had its head cut off and it's dying, but then there's this residue that's left behind that we're going to have to deal with. Consider yourselves fortunate that, number one, you're being stripped down now and you're being tested now. And you need to pass this test, because when 2020 gets here, if not before, because a lot of shit's going to go down between now and then, people are going to crumble all around you. Nations are going to crumble. Religions are going to crumble. Pluto, it's cleaning house. When Pluto conjuncts Mercury this week in a fire sign, it's going to be off the hook. So I expect a lot of people to crash and burn emotionally, spiritually, psychologically. Okay, if not in other ways, financially and all of that. And you be prepared. And I'm not telling you to stock up money or food or anything like that. The preparation that needs to be done is spiritual preparation. You have to do it within yourself, so that you can stand through the storm that's coming, and maybe pick up a few others along the way and save them from the storm. You're going to have to be the strong one in this situation that we're facing at the end, at the final closing of Pisces and getting it out of the way. Israel was founded in 1948. The sun moves 72 years for 1 degree in the sky. So that 1 degree hits in 2020. It's a big marker in so many ways. They picked certain days to do what they did. The secret societies have been doing astrology forever. Science dismisses astrology when astrology is the oldest science in the world. But I don't blame them for dismissing the astrology that the Westerns have given them, because it's crap. It's so off. They're telling you right now this new moon is going to be way over here in Aries. No, it's not. It's going to be right here in the middle of Pisces. Right here, that's supposed to be where the spring equinox is. It's full with Uranus there, who is another planet that brings in great change. It brought in the Industrial Revolution. Its transit through particular signs brought it through. Like I said, it's linked to technology. And over here in the sign of Pisces, which belongs to Neptune. So think long and hard about what I'm saying. Go outside and look. I'm closed in right now. It's cloudy here. I'm not going to get to see it. But you guys need to familiarize yourself with this constellation. You're going to need these navigational tools when you don't have your computers anymore and everything is gone and the electrical grid comes down and you need to know where you're at and which way to go. This is going to be your guiding star. The moon with the stars is going to tell you what time it is. What time is it? It's Pisces time and moon magic. Now the sun is over. Let's go on to the sun so you can see what today actually is. Because they just snowblind all of us with the difference between the calendar and the zodiac. As you can see, the sun is still in Virgo, with Mercury in Virgo where it belongs, and Jupiter, benevolent, giving it a little boost here. And that's about the best thing we got going for us right now. Because Saturn's over here in Scorpio, Venus is in Libra. Actually, Saturn's moving through Ophiuchus, if you want to be honest about it, and I still have a lot of work to do there. On these charts, like I said, I've got 4 pages front and back. It takes me about 2 hours to do one, get it uploaded, processed, and all of that. And I stayed up real late last night doing a bunch of them for you guys. When I tell you 4 pages front and back, that's a lot. I actually have more charts to do than I have subs. And a lot of them are private. They don't want to be seen, and I respect that. So, but the ones that are being to be seen, I suggest y'all watch as many of them as you can and start familiarizing yourself with these star patterns. You're going to need to know them. What else can I say? Those of you who are not on the list yet that want on, it's going to be a few weeks before I get to you. Like I said, it takes me a couple of hours. I spent the entire day and night on the computer yesterday doing them because there are so many. I really want to get them out of the way. I want everybody to see. If you can get Stellarium downloaded, it's free. You can go look for yourself. And I know you want my input, but for me to, and I feel like I'm ripping you guys off with 15 minutes because when Spirit starts to move on a chart, I can tell you so much more. But when I'm limited to that 15 minutes, you're just getting a brief overview. But that is the best I can do with what I have. If you want to send a donation to help out with a new graphics card and a screen recorder for longer videos, I'll put my address one more time on the bottom. But note, I have no account, no PayPal, no phone. You'll have to contact me by my email or just send me a message on my thing. But and I know a lot of you want to talk. And then I spend another 2 to 3 hours answering your comments, talking to you. So this is actually, it came like an onslaught, a bit overwhelming. I did not expect this kind of response. But I will do what I said. But please, please be patient with me and understand that a lot of you are sending me links and endless comments and emails. And I can read them all, but I do not have the time right now to respond to them all or to follow all the links. It is getting a bit overwhelming, and I need to stay focused in the spirit with what I'm doing. And some of the links are just a bit distraction and really don't have anything to do with what I'm talking about here, what I'm trying to get these charts done. Not to be cruel or mean, just simply being honest with you. I don't want to withhold anything. So there you go. We have a full moon in Pisces and a sun in Virgo. The sun, they're opposite of each other right now. The moon is full halfway through Pisces and the sun is halfway through Virgo. If that makes any sense to you. If you look at it on an astronomical terms, this is where actually the fall equinox has not happened yet. It happens over here in Libra. So basically, truthfully, we're still in September. That's how off the charts and the calendars are. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. They've locked the chart. They've locked you with clocks. And there's going to be another, what I call a time quake. Maybe that's what the Mandela effect is, bringing all these thousands of year old star charts back up to date is causing this as well. Who knows? CERN? We don't know. But what we do know is the shit's hitting the fan and we gotta be ready.